Yeah, we need some pieces to stick them together. Wait, can I just rearrange this? Oh crap, we cannot just hold the pieces, they're falling off! What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Pit of Babel. Pit of Babel is an interesting game where you have to build a tower and reach to the skies. And inevitably, the tower will tumble and maybe rain down on us. That's a nice game I found on itch.io that I think you guys are going to enjoy. I don't know, let's try it out. You can just pick up things and feed those little small creatures, and they poop another creature from the other side. And if we feed them again, they're gonna continue pooping, and that's all there is on this portion. That's a meat grinder. If you grab, like, let's give to this one, they're not breeding anymore, so we just pick up this creature and drop on the meat grinder, and this turns into a Tetris PC. And here is where we're going to build our towers all the way up there and trying to find the truth about this game. That's an interesting concept of a game, but I think you guys are going to enjoy. Let's see if it's going to poop one more. They need to take a nap. When they wake up again, they just wanna eat something and poop one more of them. So let's continue feeding them. Let's see here. You're gonna poop another one. Good. Let me just put you guys here, and let's just put these pieces. We can like turn. We can place this in a correct spot while we're playing. And I have as awakened one. See, it's just poop a new one. Let's grab this one and continue. I want to reach here to see what's going to happen. This is gonna poop one more. Okay, I think we can put it over here, and you see, now that we are on that height, something gonna happen, and the story begins. The tar and sand beneath me were only contrasted by the pale smoke that suffocated my vision. As I traveled deeper to the bottom of this pit of oily black sand, I felt a foreign confusion grow within me, and for a moment I pondered escape. The soil was too loose to allow me the proper footing to climb out. The only direction this geography allowed was descent. Even then, the incline of this pit was far too sheer to allow me to move directly down without tumbling helplessly, so I descended slowly in this familiar clockwise spiral. For a moment, I was filled with a peculiar nostalgia for this path I have never taken. I felt a mix of fear and excitement that was alien to my thoughts just moments ago. I noticed how perfect my every footfall was, how each step seemed so precise. I felt more intentional than what my fatigued mind should be capable of. It was here I noticed that I had become paranoid of my own stride. I worked again to quiet my mind. It was lost in these confusion thoughts that I noticed a form emerge from the smoke before me. It was the shape of a person, taller than my own stature. The silhouette in the fog was moving counterclockwise towards me. The black clothing blended almost perfectly in with the sand. Group got. I did not recognize their language, but I understood this was a greeting. I should have felt the reflex to flee in that moment, but this reflex never came. Now, only a few meters in front of me, the man came into focus before stopping. His suit and posture were that of a businessman, but with clothing far too worn and stained. His only sense of formality was coming from how he held himself with such a confidence. "It is good to see you." His accent was foreign and almost thicker than the smoke that enshrouded us. "Have we met?" I asked in an unintentionally strange tone, the sound of my own voice surprising me. "Hardly, but I would like it to," he replied, still beaming. "Pardon?" I replied, working to take control of my voice. "We have hardly met, but I would like to get to know each other." Proximity can be a powerful thing. I wondered what he meant by these words. "May I walk alongside you?" It would be far too ironic to arrive alone. He had begun approaching me before finishing his sentence. You may, I spoke almost purely out of obligation. And so we descend clockwise, spiraling below. Okay, I just met a new friend. So let's continue walking upwards. Now we have a bunch of like new creatures here. We can just start grinding them and more pieces will come our way. So just put it over here. Good. I'm not very good at Tetris, I think. Oh, we can turn this one. I'm not good, but I'm not stupid. Okay, we just put this over here and continue. Oh, we can actually put the piece over here, and that's even better. We're building a solid tower over here. I need to breed more of those guys because yeah, the pieces are ending now. I just need to feed this one and put the rest over here. I'm gonna put this one here and continue. Oh, we got to another one. All right. After some time traveling deeper, he spoke. You know where we are? I scrambled to discern whether this was a question or a statement. Before I could come to a conclusion, he continued. This is a terrible pit of tar and smoke, the sense of confusion, of wonder. I could feel him smiling behind me. Do you have any ideas where or what this place was, past or present? I was confident. I had unknown moments ago, but at this moment I was unsure. Enlighten me, enlighten, he crackled. I turned, catching a glimpse of his grin. Well, I have an amusing hypothesis, but before I share you my wayward thoughts, do you recall why you came here? A strange fear gripped me as he spoke those words. I remember loss. I remember something small that I could not carry any longer. I believe it myself. I have lost a child. I could feel the weight of it in my arms. But the specifics reminded me amorphous. These thoughts were so painful. Had I truly forgotten the name, the face of my own child? Again, I remembered their weight in my arms. I remember breastfeeding and nurturing them. And I remembered shame. I remembered shame. No, I can't recall a thing, I said. This moved emotion on my voice giving away my poor lie. What an unfortunate thing to lose. Well, I believe we have found ourselves at the site of a miracle, a biblical miracle at that. He responded so quickly and with such ease. And I'm not speaking in metaphor or riddle. I'm quite literal. I choose to believe this is the site of Ziggurat of Babel. Well, the Tower of Babel, now terribly decomposed. I barely absorbed my hypothesis, my mind still struggling to discern my own thoughts. You know you don't believe me. I know you don't believe me. I did not respond, and the silence between us lasted what seems like a small eternity. So it looks like I'm dead, maybe? I'm not sure yet. Let me just continue putting some blocks over here. I just need to... I don't want to put this on the side because these are not very stable. So I just need to put it on the middle. If I have no other way of doing things, maybe I can put it on the side. But let's continue. Oh, what's this? This is new. This is a new creature. Can you eat this? Oh, what the heck? Oh, another one. Okay, that's cool. Give me more food, please. Thank you so much. Let's just put food on front of those guys sleeping, because when they wake up, they will eat and they poop a new child for us. Okay, this is like one of the bizarre games, you know, that you just have to, I don't know, take your own judgment on the story and all that. Let me put this one over here, this one over here, and continue growing this immense tower. Those pieces are very heavy, and the creatures we're killing are made of blood, it looks like. And why this is so metallic like, you know? I don't understand quite well. Let's continue. Yeah, we need some pieces to stick them together. Wait, can I just rearrange this? Oh crap, we cannot just hold the pieces, they're falling off. Oh crap. All right, that's okay, we're alive. We just pushed the wrong one here. Can I just like I need to push them all together. I'm trying here, guys. Let me just shove this piece. Yes. We need to get closer because the tower needs to reach all the way on the to the sky. Come on. Can I just pile those like this? You see? We reach another milestone. Let's see if I can just pile those like that. I think it's gonna be cool. The exhaustion in my lips grew crushing. I felt as I could collapse at any moment. Yet still, my legs carried me as they had made this journey 1,000 times before. I raised my head and my eyes were drawn to nothing. There was no shape, no pattern before me. But still, my eyes and my vision were transfixed on a particular part of the smoke just ahead. I failed to explain the sensation. I felt as from this nothing emerged the shape of a towering boulder of debris. A strange voice inside of me felt I had willed this ruin into existence from the smoke itself. Behold, the fragment of Babel. The man whispered to himself, still behind me. We approach this remnant of some vast structure. Its architecture that remained intact was perplexingly industrial. The blackened, swirling stone that comprised it appeared to have been cut at strange angles with precision greater than that of an ancient culture. The spiraling stone interlocked more similarly to a puzzle or abstraction of art of any practical structure. Even this monolithic remnant seemed to desperately beg to collapse. Yet it stood with impressive resistance, its lack of weathering giving the impression it had recently been placed here, although I knew this not to be the truth. We rested beneath an overhang of this structure, slowly regaining our strength. Together, nested here, we stared down into the endless smoke below, both carefully observing nothing within the haze. You believe me now? I spent no time discerning his intention. Is that a question? I asked. A moment of silence passed between us. Do you want to know why I came here? To this ruined tower? Before I could respond, he stood and spoke again. We stand here at this site of greatest corporation, a corporation so grand that the vine struck it down out of the content. Now was the goodness of men, the wealth of kings, that allowed this tower's construction? No, it was something far more beautiful than that. Language, the true language, the perfect language. The ability to express ideas to others as they exist within your very head. Our inability to communicate is what keeps us separated. It keeps our memories from truly being shared. We are a consciousness of selves that is denied to the community our components possess. With perfect communication, there is no barriers between you and me. There is no misunderstanding. No need for lies or confusion. There is no self. How else could this stone tangle so elegantly, organically, yet remain so robust? The work of countless brilliant organisms. This was the work of a lost organism, the organism made by our God's image, humanity. Okay, that's the end of humanity maybe? I don't know. We were denied the structure, the form. But here among these ruins, we will understand each other again. In fact, we already are. Listen closely. Even our ancient have melted away. He turned to me, his monologue concluding, and his gaze locked with mine. You think I lie, he said, full of fading passion. Okay, I don't think we're gonna reach over there. We need to use other pieces, so let's just continue building. I'm gonna thin the tower a little bit, maybe. What the heck? What are those things? Can I just do something? Oh, it kills my guys. Okay. It kills my guys. Okay. I need to keep an eye on those guys trying to kill my creatures over here. They could eat them, huh? Come on, eat this. You eat again. Nice. Just give birth to another one. Let's use him. Come on, let's go up. Man, look at the size of this. Okay, we just reached another node. Let's see. It's number 4. Okay. No, well, then you wish to know the truth. He cut me off sharply. His inflection changed, clearly feigning emotion. It's a tragic story. I lost something very important to me. I lost my baby, my wee little lad. Stop it, I said coldly. He refused. I can't even remember his face or his name, but I can remember him suckling from my tit. Shut up, I shouted. And now I'm just all full of shut up, I screamed, now standing and enraged. I grabbed his chest and shoved him back, sending him tumbling out of a temporary arrest site. I grabbed his chest and shoved him back, sending him tumbling out of our temporary rest site. As soon as he recovered to his feet, he charged back up the hill towards me. I struck him in the head with as much force as I could muster before he grappled me, pressing and holding me still. Unable to struggle free from him, he spoke to me through his teeth. So much emotion, but you fail even to observe your own anatomy. Let me remind you, as he released me from his grapple, he tore me loose fitting shirt up and over my head before retreating back and away from my flailing body. Look, you never could have breastfeedden any child, let alone your own. You are a man deeply confused by memories that have drifted into your head. Although I was thinking, for a moment I looked down and I was shocked to see my own body fail to align even slightly with my remembered self. That child was never yours. That memory you are holding so closely, so clearly, is that of this place, of some woman beneath these sands. A maelstrom of emotion swirling within me. The unclear images of children, family, and lovers that I had plagued my mind came into focus. Incompatible memories of a man, woman, beauty, and loss. Who was in this sea? In whose body did I stand in this moment? As tightness constricted in my throat and the heat built within my chest, I collapsed to my knees, mourning the lives I never lived. I curled into a ball and cried, tears of my 100 strangers. You believe me now. Wow, I'm getting memories from people that are not me. So, wow, that's a crazy place. Okay, they're killing my children. Just die here, thank you. Okay, let me just plant this new orb here, come on. Okay, I just plant a new one. Let's just feed these newborns. Okay, I'm just putting the food over here for them to start eating. I need more and more babies. Okay, I'm just trying to balance things. I don't think we're gonna get all the way there with all this unbalanced shit. This tower is not working properly. Oh god, I just killed everyone. Come on. Oh no. Okay, I have a new one here. Okay, good. I'm losing my tower in here. I need to go up. Let's try to use only 3 pieces here. Let's bring all those pieces up there. Come on, I need the correct pieces. More babies, please. Come on, eat another one. Nice. Poop a baby, man. Oh, come on, just kill them. Okay, they're useless. The game only gave me 4 pieces, so I'm just going up. Because I have only the same pieces here. Okay, only the same pieces. Let's go. Yes, we just reached the next level. Come on. I recalled leaving that place 100 times. I recall 1,000 steps by different feet. The downward spiral had tightened. The smoke had become so heavy and viscous at times, I felt I could have swum through it if I was granted the appropriate anatomy. The man walked ahead of me now. He had for some time. He had spoken little as we descended. Our communication had grown abstract, it often being unclear who was the speaker at any given moment. Even in some moments there was no speaker, only language. You are afraid. Beneath this earth will I dream? Will I know how this ends? Amnesia is the small death. What is the memory but the measurement of life? Is to share memory, not to extend one's own life? Are there perhaps shapes, recursive and fractal, that emerge from life that only can be examined when viewing many lives? Do these shapes harbor greater truth, divinity, or the absence of it? If the mind is in the image of God, what image do we now take? The mind drifted in and out of the sea of sounds, each resembling voice in form, but only being understandable in great quantities. Like grains of sand individually, we were solid and unique, but as a structure we took on properties that could only be approximated as fluid. As we make our final descent, this tide of minds was what controlled us. Okay, that's the final descent. I need to reach over there, but I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Okay. Oh, dude, what the heck? Oh, I have no pieces. What? How am I gonna do this? Oh, dude, I need to recycle the tower now, I think. Let me just put stuff like this and continue. I'm gonna have to remove some pieces from the tower. Let me just try to pile one on top of the other. Let's go. Come on. Hold. Please hold. I think it's holding. Come on. I just need one more piece. Oh my god, this looks so bad. This looks so bad. Come on, come on, come on. Just... Yes. We reached the final one. Come on. At last, they were before me. Yet, I do not recall them coming into my vision. The bottom of the pit, a churning place of black sand, ever submerging in familiar spiral. I felt decades older, and in a way perhaps I was. It felt strange to step onto ground that lacked such an unforgiving incline. The man passed me, moving knee-deep into the swirling sand. He began eagerly removing his clothing. Once released, the clothing swirled around the pit before being sucked effortlessly below the surface. I had seated myself on one of the few articles of debris, legs dipped into warm, oily sand. I could feel the 1,000 faces of those already beneath the surface. They seemed focused on me, or perhaps that was the last remnant of my individual demanding I be special. There was a strange clarity in this place, like the air in the eye of the storm. I did not recognize my own memories here, but I recognized those that were not. You hesitate. The man spoke awkwardly, using his dejected vocal cords. I felt my throat peel open as I chose to respond. Perhaps someday I will wish to be alone again. You would remain lesser, even if you were to flee. You would be but a bundle of conflicted memories, unsure of your age, your wants, or needs. We are in the image of God. I cut the man off as he submerged waist deep into the tar and sand. I don't want to become God or divine or closer to his image. Maybe I'm content being just a man. As his upper chest submerged, he turned to face me, his facial muscles maintaining composure through great effort. I shouted through the smoke, "Then, what do you want? Why come here? Why join these people? Why become just a cell in the organism?" His final pain smile was communicated only through his eyes before he slipped beneath the surface. In the deafening silence that followed, he wordlessly spoke. "I don't want to be God. I just want to be a little better than this." Wow. What the heck? This game is so crazy, man. But it's an interesting game. It looks like the story of something dying. Let me just try to make an arrangement here. Oh, see, we can just remove the center. Oh, it's gonna crumble. I think if I'm gonna remove this, it's gonna crumble. Ooh. Let me see again. Oh, it's coming down. Okay. Okay. Yep. Yeah, that's what we want to see, huh? Okay, interesting concept of game. It mixes like feeding and Tetris and crazy story about some beliefs. I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you do, just leave a like and comment something what you want to see next down here, okay? And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.